This is a Ramana Maharshi clip, a talk by Ramana Maharshi with comments by Richard Clarke. This is a time to listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is talk number 128. There were some French ladies and gentlemen and American as visitors to the ashram. They asked Sri Bhagavan several questions. Among them, one was, what is the message of the East to the West? Maharshi, all go to the same goal. To another question, Sri Bhagavan said, how do you say I am? Do you take a light to find yourself? Or did you come to know it on reading books? How? The questioner said, by experience. Maharshi, yes, experience is the word. Knowledge implies subject and object, but experience is non-terminal, eternal. In this talk, a group of French and American visitors posed several questions to Sri Ramana Maharshi. The first question was, what is the message of the East to the West? To this, Ramana replied succinctly, saying, all go to the same goal. The brief answer gives a profound insight into the essence of spiritual teachings. Ramana says that the ultimate spiritual destination, the realization of your true nature or self, is a universal goal that transcends geographical and cultural boundaries. In other words, whether you are from the East or the West, the fundamental aspiration of human beings is to understand and experience their innermost reality. The second question posed by the visitors goes deeply into the nature of self-awareness. Ramana asks, how do you say I am? Do you take a light to find yourself? Or did you come to know it on reading books? How? Here he challenges the questioner to investigate the source of their own existence and knowledge of existence. You exist, and you know that you exist. How do you know you exist? Is it from the senses? Is it from thought? Or is it more direct, like you just know? The questioner responds by experience. Ramana concurs with this answer and emphasizes the significance of experience. He points out that experience is the key to understanding the I am. This is a primary teaching in Advaita Vedanta, emphasizing direct experience over mere intellectual knowledge. The experience of I am is direct knowledge. Ramana talks about direct knowledge and indirect knowledge. Direct knowledge is experiential. You know it because you are it. Indirect knowledge is based on external sources and conceptual understanding. It is knowledge of the mind about something. Indirect knowledge is through the mind. Direct knowledge rises from experience, knowledge of existence. Maharshi distinguishes between knowledge and experience. Knowledge is mental and implies a separation between the knower and the known, the subject and the object. In contrast, experience is described as, quote, non-terminal and eternal, end quote. In this context, non-terminal refers to an experience that is not limited by time or space, without a beginning or an end. In this context, Ramana says that genuine self-realization is not a finite intellectual process, but an ongoing, timeless experience of the self that transcends the duality of subject and object. This dialogue conveys the core message of Advaita Vedanta and the teachings of Sri Ramana Maharshi. The path to self-realization transcends cultural and geographical boundaries, and it is rooted in direct experience rather than intellectual knowledge. By emphasizing the primacy of direct experience, Sri Ramana Maharshi encourages us to turn our attention inward and discover the eternal nature of the self, our self, the only self that there is. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. These videos help bring Ramana Maharshi's teachings into your direct experience. Subscribe now